Good morning. So today I am driving 7 hours to upstate New York by Buffalo. I live in North Jersey. I'm going to visit family and friends. So it is 7:58 a.m. I tried to set up this camera to stick to my window, but that's not happening. So I don't know how I'm gonna have this camera. The estimated arrival time is 7 hours and 22 minutes. Hopefully we don't make too many stops, but I did get myself a nice coffee. I also packed myself a little snack. What do we have? Packed myself. Well, I got some egg bites from Dunkin', some munchkins if I want some sugar, packed a sandwich, some like skinny pop and nuts, and better to have than to not have. Time for morning sustenance of munchkins, since it's the easiest to eat right now. You guys like munchkins? I used to never like donuts, but munchkins hit different. It's gonna be a long day. Well, we've barely made it. 7 hours and 5 minutes left, and we're already in traffic because I left late and now everybody's headed to work. How fun is this angle? I just wanted to mention, I'm not gonna look at the camera because I gotta focus on driving, that this is the longest trip I've made alone. The furthest I've driven is 5 hours. And that's just because it was including traffic. I think what I just don't want to do is make too many stops, and I just had a medium iced coffee, and that's a diuretic. It makes you use the bathroom a lot, and I get thirsty, so hopefully I can minimize that. I do have a feeling I'm gonna have to stop in the next couple hours anyway. Well, we already got off at the exit where we're gonna be here for 134 miles. Next goal is to find a service station so I can use the restroom and stretch. I have to use the bathroom. So far, the only stop is the Crispy Apple. I don't know what the heck the Crispy Apple is. Is it a store? Is it a restaurant? Is it a dessert place? Do they sell apples? Fried crispy apples? I don't know. So we're like 2 hours and 40 minutes in. We just stopped at a rest stop. I might not bring you with me just because it's a rest stop. It's not like, there's not a gas station or restaurants or anything like that, just bathrooms, and I have to use the bathroom really bad. So I'm just grabbing what I might need. I may want to throw some garbage away. So I'll be right back. Let me show you what the rest stop looks like. That's it. There's some chairs, and then over there is the bathroom. And then I can just hop on again. I decided to have my lunch. It's 10:51 a.m., but I am hungry. I need energy. I feel like I need more coffee. And in case you're curious as to what I'm driving, I am in a Ford Transit cargo van. Let me show you. It's kind of a mess, but it does the purpose. As you can see, it's completely empty. The purpose of this van was to road trip, actually. We bought it in 2020, but of course the pandemic sort of complicated everything. And plans changed, so that's what I'm driving. I'm in a cargo van. So now I'm gonna hop back on the road. I have some time left. I have 4 hours and 40 minutes, so I'm good to go for another like 2 hours. Well, we fixed it. Hopefully the GoPro doesn't fall, but this is the angle that we got. So as good as it's gonna get. I had to take off the mic, so hopefully the sound sounds good too. All right, we're gonna get started. There was no gas station here. This was just a rest stop, so we're gonna have to stop again in a couple of hours to get some gas. So we have 36 miles until we have to do another 94, 92 miles. Let's listen to some music. Oh my god, all these good stations. I love this song. Really? What in the world?
Really? Learn?
No. I'm gonna have to put my...
I'ma need a sentimental man, a woman to pump me up. Fabulous. I don't give a way too much.
So I'm curious what your road trip style is. Do you like set up a playlist before you start driving? Do you just start tuning to different channels on the radio as you change states? Do you bring snacks? Or do you make stops and eat and get coffee and all of that stuff? Do you make sure you bring a buddy? Like, what's your road trip style? Because I guess I don't have one. I was semi-prepared. I did pack myself a sandwich and I did buy a bunch of healthy snacks. I did pick up a coffee and water. And I do have YouTube Premium, so I can let music just continue playing. And I do have a library on YouTube where I can listen to music, but I kind of like tuning into different radio stations. Let me know if you guys know that playlist. That's the playlist I put on when I work out. It's a good one. Alrighty, update. Oh my god, it's so sunny. I have 2 hours and 52 minutes left. So in about 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna stop off again just to put gas. That's pretty much the only reason, because I probably could have finished off the trip or stopped like with just an hour left, because I don't have to use the restroom and I don't need anything to drink or eat. Okay, I lied.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
I am gonna have to use the bathroom. So this next stop is going to be actually very useful. And yeah, I need to stretch my leg. I've been in the same position. I'm starting to cramp like past 80 miles. I don't have that much time left. I have 2.5 hours. So that's not bad at all. We're still on track to make it before 4. Rest stop number 2. I just stopped at another rest stop. Same layout as the other one. You just have bathrooms and you just pull over. I just have to stay on the right and like a mile, then I'm gonna continue for like 106 miles. So drink some more water, use the bathroom, and then I have to get gas. So once I hop on that, then I'll probably stop off and get gas. We're gonna continue. Just finish this out. We have like 2.5 hours. All right, we have 106 miles. But I gotta make another stop because our rest stop did not have a gas station. But I needed to use the bathroom, and I like using the bathrooms in the rest stops because for some reason they're just clean and there's no lines. Like if you go to a Dunkin' or stop by one of the food spots, or of course the gas station bathrooms are never pretty. So next stop, it's a gas station. I'll probably just go to whichever comes first. Something you may not know is that I've never pumped my own gas. No, it's not because I'm entitled. It's because I live in one of the 2 states out of all 50 states that are not allowed to pump their own gas. We have gas attendants. It is illegal to pump your own gas in New Jersey and Oregon. So I have traveled to other states, not very far, where I've had to, or I was with someone that ended up doing it. So this will be my first time. And for some reason, I need gas, and there is no gas to be found on this route, which is insane. I mean, I have 70 miles to empty, but I need to get gas. All right. Okay, so I filled up my tank. That was very, very easy. I guess that's not a surprise. It was not reading my card for a second, and then it wanted me to go in. I was like, no, I think you can do it. Then it read it, and very easy. Just filled it up. Wow. I have a full tank of gas, so I have 1 hour and 59 minutes left, 83 miles, and then I will see you closer to when we're getting there. My family's from a small town outside of Buffalo, and it's mind-blowingly different from North Jersey, for sure. For one thing, they say pop for soda. Pop, like soda pop. Is anyone else familiar with that? I think it's also a southern thing, if I'm not mistaken.
What is your generic term for a sweetened carbonated beverage?
Well, that's the soda.
Soda. As if it hadn't already.
Pop. Coke.
Another thing that's very different is they have a very large Native American community. I know of the Seneca tribe.
The sovereign territories of the Seneca Nation of Indians comprise some 50,000 acres in western New York State.
But definitely when you're driving, you start seeing the different names as well. The names become harder to pronounce, but I love that. It's very different. I'm pumped. So I'm going to be going to visit Lake Erie, hopefully go to a Native American reservation, and just do some small town activities. I'm going to fish. I have fished before when I was a child. I sort of cheated. So it was, I think, during like a day camp. They took us to go fishing, and one of the kids caught a fish. I immediately decided to throw my line and catch the same fish and try and get credit for it. Nobody fell for it, and I didn't really learn how to fish since I just grabbed his. But I guess there's not much to it if once you know how to throw the line in and catch something. It's just about being patient. So there's a lot of activities I plan on doing. I plan on just doing simple ones too, like bike riding, visiting the little shops they have, chocolate shops on the lake, and I'll listen to some music and just really enjoy a slower pace of life, because city life gets exhausting. I gotta tell you, I love it. I don't think I can handle not living in a very city area, but it does get tiring. Oh, another interesting thing I'm noticing is that when I'm driving, is straight ahead, I know it has to do something with the temperature. I don't know, maybe the reflection, some phenomenon, where it looks like there's water on the floor, almost like a puddle, a giant puddle. But the closer you approach it, there's actually nothing there at all, like a reflection, similar to like a mirage. But it doesn't make it look blurry or anything like that. It just looks like there's a dark pool of water. And there never is. It's so fascinating. Huh. Less than 5 miles to the next portion of this trip, which is just a lot of turns. A lot of changing of routes. The whole way here it was only 2 main routes, so 1 primarily. And so I have 48 minutes left, and it's just gonna be a lot of switching. So let's see how that goes. We're getting close. Now it's just local, like 28 minutes. I passed by like 100 farms and silos and barns, and I love it. Okay, we officially made it, and now it's just time to explore and enjoy.